Ladies, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? All right, ladies, here we go. The first runner-up and the winner of a $5,000 scholarship is contestant number 12, Carly McCord, Miss Shreveport.
Miss Louisiana 2012 and winner of a $10,000 scholarship is Lauren Mizza, Miss Louisiana Tech University.
Take your walk down the catwalk. One that will take you to Las Vegas, the Miss America pageant, and maybe the title of Miss America. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Miss Louisiana organization, thank you so much for tuning in tonight and joining us as we have crowned Miss Louisiana 2012. We hope to see you again next year as Miss Louisiana celebrates 50 years. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you again next year.
It's so surreal right now. Really, I can't believe that it's real, that it's actually happening.
Well, tell me, what's your next step that you're thinking about taking in the next 2 days?
Well, in the next few days, I want to breathe a little bit and actually realize what just happened, so that, because, you know, we start a statewide press tour and I get to introduce myself as Miss Louisiana to the entire state. You know, I'm so excited to start traveling and see the entire state that I'll be representing.
Carly, how does it feel to be first runner-up at Miss Louisiana?
It feels absolutely incredible. I'm so proud of Lauren Mizza. She's absolutely beautiful. She's going to represent our state. And I'm so very honored that I was able to hold hands with her when she was crowned her title Miss Louisiana. She's going to be fabulous.
Well, tell us, how do you feel about this week of competition? What has it brought to you in good things over the past week?
You know, today at my Fleur-de-Lis Princess's lunch, I saw my little Fleur-de-Lis Princess say her blessing before she ate her lunch, and that just meant the world to me. Because I was like, you know what, this is what it's really about, is making a difference in these lives and seeing these children just grow up as beautiful, young, intelligent women, and just seeing them make a name for themselves.
If you had any advice for young women out there who want to try to do a pageant, what advice would you give them?
I would just tell them to go for it. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. It's just such a gaining experience. You become such a better person because of it, and you really do evolve into a true woman.
How does it feel to be in the top 5 at Miss Louisiana?
It is such an accomplishment. This is my 4th year competing at a state pageant, and to finally not only place top 10 but place top 5 and get 4th runner-up and get the scholarship money that I need to finish paying off school this year is amazing and such a God-given blessing.
Well, tell us a little bit about what you plan to do as you continue on in pageants.
Well, I have 2 years of eligibility left. I haven't decided what the next step is. I was going to try to get through this first, but I'm looking forward to graduation in December, and then we'll see what happens with pageants after that.
What are you graduating in, and what do you hope to do with your life in your career path?
I'm going to have a kinesiology degree from Louisiana State University, and I plan to go to occupational therapy school.
Lauren, tell me how it was to be crowned Miss Louisiana.
It was just a night of dream come trues. It's something that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, and it was so surreal, and just, you know, realizing that I am Miss Louisiana, and so I'm ready now to get started on the job.
How did you feel at the moment they announced first runner-up?
I was in complete and total shock. My entire body just went numb, and I kept repeating it in my head to make sure that it was actually me that won, and I didn't just mix it up in my head.
Well, that could be a problem, couldn't it? Well, tell us a little bit about competition week. How was it for you, and how did it go day by day?
It was honestly one of the best weeks. I mean, this is my third time competing, so I kind of knew what to expect. So I wasn't quite as nervous. You know, I was pretty calm, and so there were so many new girls. So I spent my time answering their questions and helping them throughout the week. And it was one of the best experiences, and I've really truly made friends that I know I'm going to keep for a very long time.
Well, during the week, did you have any idea it was going to end like this?
No, I was just hoping to go out there and do my best, and whatever happened, you know, whatever the end result was, as I got to know the girls, I realized that any of them could wear this crown and do an incredible job, and I would be lucky, and it would be amazing if it was me, but I knew that, you know, however it was supposed to end, it was going to end, and I'm just so glad that it was me.
Well, I know everybody knows it's a week-long competition. I want you to just explain each phase of competition and what it entails.
Well, the competition begins with our interviews. On Wednesday, we get 10-minute personal interviews, and that's actually my favorite part of competition because I get to answer questions, and the judges get to know me, and I get to explain things that I'm passionate about. And then we begin with preliminaries, and we do swimsuit and evening gown, talent, and onstage question.
Is there anything on stage that you particularly like?
I absolutely love doing swimsuit. It is so much fun to just be out there, and the crowd goes wild, and I mean it's fun. You know, you get to kind of pretend that you're, you know, a model or something like that, and it's a blast.
Well, speaking of swimsuit, that's always been one of the phases of competition that's always been talked about. Mm-hmm. What are your feelings about having swimsuit competition in this pageant?
Well, personally, because I've been competing for a few years, having the swimsuit portion, it has helped me to achieve the healthy lifestyle that I've always wanted. You know, it's not something where I just drop 30 pounds right before pageant week. It's something that I've been able to maintain and develop, and I've achieved my health goals because of it, and it's a chance for me to show that off and show everything that I've worked for and all the time in the gym that I put in on my own, that I do throughout the year. So I like it. It gives me confidence, and I know that it does the same for a lot of the other girls as well.
Well, I know every girl has a platform. Explain what a platform is to those who don't know, and tell us about yours.
A platform is some sort of community service, project, or philanthropy that is important to the competitor, and then she promotes that with her local title, and then as Miss Louisiana, she takes that and promotes it throughout the state, and then Miss America, you promote on the national level. My personal platform deals with volunteering. Volunteering is something that I have done my entire life. It's something I'm passionate about. At my school, I hold and have held many executive positions where I'm in charge of encouraging people to volunteer and get them out, and to do it and realize that it's actually something that's fun and can change your life. And so what mine does is encourages students to try to donate one time a week, 1 hour, do a couple hours a month, and do it with something you're passionate about because you'll put the effort and the time into it.
Well, I know that you're planning to go to Miss America now, because that is where this pageant leads. Tell us, what are your plans at Miss America?
My plan is to bring that crown home to Louisiana. It's time that it came back, and so I'm going to do my very best and work hard, and that's really the focus, and it's on my mind until we get there.
Well, being crowned Miss Louisiana, we need to know a little bit about your family so that the people in Louisiana can learn a little bit about who Lauren is. So tell us a little bit about your family and where you're from and everything that got you to the point you're at today.
Well, I was raised in Shreveport, Louisiana. My mom and my parents are actually from Miami, Florida, and New York. So they moved there to Louisiana, and I learned about Louisiana kind of on my own and from people that live here, and I've actually learned to love being from here and from the culture that's here. I have a younger sister who will be coming to Louisiana Tech in the fall, a brother who just finished his freshman year at LSU, and my stepsister just graduated from UT Austin and is moving to Berlin to pursue a career with linguistics.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about your particular educational goals at Louisiana Tech. What are you studying, and what do you plan to do with it in the future?
Well, I'm a senior at Louisiana Tech University. I'm a political science major, double minoring in English and history. Mm-hmm. My ultimate goal is to go to law school, and then if I could, another dream to be Secretary of State. So that's the goal that I'm working towards, and anything short of that would be amazing.
Why did you pick Secretary of State?
I love foreign affairs. I want to actually do international law, and I thought about president for a while. I wanted to be the first woman president, but then I realized that I really just wanted to deal with the international affairs, and I wanted to be the representative of America to the foreign nations and work on how those relations are, kind of like Louisiana represents Miss America.
Kind of like going there, huh? Well, tell us, what are your immediate plans to get started towards Miss America?
Well, we start with a press tour. You know, I get to go around and start traveling the state and really get to introduce myself to the whole state and show them who's going to be representing them at Miss America. So we immediately hit the ground running with meetings and everything like that.
Well, tell me, if you had any advice for young girls in the state who see how pretty you are and how far you've come, what advice would you give them about this pageant, and what things has it given you in the last 3 years?
It's given me a whole new lease on life, and really something new to work towards, and it has completely changed my life. And so my advice to any girls would be to always be true to themselves and never be afraid to try anything new. I tried pageants for the first time in college, and so it was something completely different that was, you know, not really what everyone thought. I was a total athlete, so the pageant was the last thing anyone thought I was going to ever do, much less be Miss Louisiana. So never, you know, be afraid to try something new, because you don't know where it's going to take you.
Well, and being Miss Louisiana comes with scholarship money. What is this going to mean for your future education?
Well, considering that law school is very expensive, this is going to help. It's going to help out tremendously, you know, with making sure I stay paid off and do well throughout school.
Well, I think a lot of girls don't realize that you do get scholarship money by being in this pageant. So could you explain just a little bit about how the pageant works for girls who don't have any clue? They see a beautiful girl. How do you get to where you're at?
You start by competing in a local preliminary, and those directors are amazing. Even for the contestants that are just competing at the preliminary level, they're there to answer all of your questions and to help you out. Other girls, you know, that have been in it longer are there to lend dresses and to help you, you know, learn exactly what it is that you need to wear, to do, you know, how to compete in the pageant. And the scholarship opportunities are incredible. A lot of girls compete just for that, because you get, because of all the sponsors that we have, you're allowed to give at least some sort of scholarship to every single girl that does compete at Miss Louisiana. And most preliminaries do offer scholarship and in-kind scholarships to the girls that hold their preliminary titles. So you really can't lose by trying to compete.
What is the best advice you've ever been given?
To never give up on my dreams and to keep going no matter what.
Well, thank you and congratulations. We look forward to seeing great things from you.
Thank you so much.
Each year, the contestants select one contestant among their peers to receive the Miss Congeniality Award. Joining us on stage to present a $1,000 scholarship representing the propane dealers of Louisiana is John Alario, Executive Director of Louisiana Liquefied Petroleum Gas Commission. And of course, we thank the Louisiana Propane Dealers Association for their support of the Miss Louisiana pageant. The 2012 Miss Congeniality is contestant number 13, Mallory Cox, Miss Lafayette.
I'm so very blessed. This is just an amazing group of girls, and I've had a wonderful time, and I'm so glad that I've been able to impact them in a positive way, and I'm so blessed to have won this award again.
We're very excited to support them on their education grants that they get, that the kids get. We feel it's very instrumental to help the young people, especially with alternative fuels, that they get to know the industry a little better.
First of all, this is an amazing organization. I have not been a part of an organization like this, and it has boosted my confidence in an humble way, but I have gotten so many different opportunities to do from this organization, and it has allowed me to grow with a great group of girls and to be more involved in my school and my community as well as my state now.
We're excited about that because we actually give a $1,000 scholarship for that award, and just knowing that all the other girls had picked her, we're very honored and privileged to be able to choose her for that.
My goal is to be Miss Louisiana and be Miss America, and so God's timing is perfect, and I will let it happen as He plans.
I'm the director of the Liquefied Petroleum Gas Commission. We're actually the regulatory agency for the propane industry, which handles all the propane dealers in Louisiana itself. We're charged with the safe handling and distribution of propane throughout the state.
What kind of an alternative fuel is propane?
Propane is a clean-burning alternative fuel. It's less fluorocarbons, so it's better for the environment, better for your automobile, and it's a hotter-burning fuel, so it'll heat your water faster and things like that in your home.
Clean American prosperity, think green. Fly Louisiana Propane. Like Miss Louisiana, it's a beautiful thing.
If people have questions like more information about Louisiana Propane, what should they do?
Right, we're offering rebates right now for appliances. So if you go to louisianapropane.com, you'll see on the website there's a link for rebate program. You'll find all the information there.
The first runner-up and the winner of a $5,000 scholarship is contestant number 12, Carly McCord, Miss Shreveport.
Miss Louisiana 2012 and winner of a $10,000 scholarship is Lauren Mizza, Miss Louisiana Tech University. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Mizza, Miss Louisiana 2012.
Lauren, please take your walk down the catwalk. One that will take you to Las Vegas, the Miss America pageant, and maybe the title of Miss America.